summary for Chapter 7, Behaviors and Losing Genes. Let me remind you of my fabulous, clear, useful definition for Darwinian evolution. Evolution is an unguided natural process which increases the genetic information in an organism, creating new genes which did not previously exist. These new genes then cause an increase in physical complexity and associated behavior, both of which increases the organism's ability to survive and pass on these traits to offspring. The definition doesn't just call for the addition of new parts, but also for the addition of associated behavior. What's this about associated behavior? I included it because if an organism gains new physical features but not the ability to use them, he won't survive either. If a bug somehow gains the coloration so that he blends in with the bark of the tree, but his behavior is still to hang out on the brightly colored leaves, the new camouflage isn't going to be camouflage and won't do him any good. He must somehow also gain the behavior of hiding out on the tree bark. If a fish gains the genes to develop legs and lungs, but not the behavior to breathe with those lungs and walk with those legs, then they're not going to be a help. They'll actually be a horrible hindrance. Just super glue some legs onto a fish sometime and you'll see what I mean. Why are we only concerned with adding features and behaviors? Wouldn't evolution also include the loss of genes, features, and behaviors? Doesn't a fish lose gills and fins when it turns into a lizard? It would be true, according to the evolutionary story, that somewhere along the line these losses must have happened. In fact, I would suspect that there'd be a loss of genes, features, and behaviors at every major transition. But the changes that cause the loss of genes and features and behaviors are not evolutionary changes. Add legs and lungs and other lizard parts to a fish, and you'll have an all-terrain fish lizard. But if you just remove gills and fins and the swim bladder from a fish, you'll just have a dead fish. Let's make it super easy and pretend that the only changes you have to make to turn a fish into a lizard are to add legs and lungs. That's it. Add legs and lungs, fish becomes a lizard. Super easy. There are millions of changes which can be made between fish that'll never turn a fish into a lizard. Move the eyes around, move the gills around, make him longer or taller or faster or stronger, make him the king of Spain, and he's nowhere closer to being a lizard. Lose the gills and the scales, and you don't become a lizard, you probably just go extinct. The point is, if you don't add the genes and features for the next step up, losing what you have will never work as a substitute. It'll most likely just kill you. Next time, the guys and Wendy are going to talk about why evolution has to increase an organism's ability to survive and pass on traits to offspring. And then they'll eat a huge pile of nachos. That comes out tomorrow on creationsoapbox.wordpress.com. I hope you all enjoy that, and thanks for letting me be your rent-a-friend. Boom! And scene. Good job, everybody. Good work. Guys in the lighting rigs, thank you. Camera guy, I should learn your name sometime, but you're awesome. Script's a little out of focus, but that's fine. We'll work on it for next time. It's good. We did good. I thought that was good. What's next?